Here at Ngorongoro farmhouse, we have 9 acres of coffee plantation and more than 10 acres of vegetable garden.
Wonderful.
But in total, the farmhouse has got 600 acres.
Wow.
After independence in 1961, our government decided to give land to the local people for later. Still there were a lot of empty land, so the government decided to give some of the empty land to foreigners to invest. So that's how an Indian guy got this land. After his investment here of 20 years, then he got old and he wanted to go back to India. So he found out someone to give this land. So he found a local person who was a safari guide, and then this local person bought this land from him, but in very tricky and cheap price, because he was local and they were both aware the land is free. But later, this new owner decided to invest in tourist hotel, and now there is more than 54 rooms, cottages around here.
Wow.
And all vegetables for the hotel users. So what we have here, nothing is for sale, all is for personal consumption here. Then he decided to plant only one type of coffee, and this is Arabica coffee. Arabica coffee need a lot of shade for them to flourish. That's why we have these big trees around here. Pumpkins are very famous in our village. It's a very useful food, and it's very helpful, especially during the dry season.
Delicious too.
Yes, very delicious. You mix with you cook with corn, just corn and that, and put salt. Perfect food.
Yep.
COVID, it helped the food. It was a problem with the food, and what has helped us a lot in the village was a pumpkin, because it takes 2 years for banana tree to produce only one bunch of fruit like this, and then after that we cut off the tree. In my village, we are lacking hospitals and schools, so most people locally we use different herbs or plants for medicine. So among of them, banana are the ones. Usually banana start from fruiting to flowering. So in my village, if I cut, like right now, if I cut from the bottom here, there is something like white juice getting out. That tastes very bitter. If you have problem with sore throat, flu and headache, you drink 2 spoons of that.
It's sticky as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you can. Friends, we have a coffee roaster machine here. This is dark roaster machine. Usually there is black roaster machine, but here we have got only dark roaster machine. Then you can make both espresso and regular coffee. Yes. We firstly heat the empty machine for 20 minutes and put 10 to 20 or 30 kilograms of coffee bean inside. We roast for an hour to, at that time, temperature is 180 to 200 degrees centigrade. After roasting, then we cool them here for 20 minutes, and then they change the color from little bit from white. Sometimes they looks white, they looks a little bit dark, then they go to this color. So from here is where you can smell.